Hey there, it's your girl Zerochi, and welcome to my guitar collection episode 4. Now, so far I've shown mostly metal machines. This guitar is a little bit different. This is my Ibanez AGS83B. It is part of their Art Core series. What initially drew me to this guitar was I wanted either a semi-hollow or a hollow body to start experimenting around with some of the acoustic sounds. Believe it or not, before I bought this guitar, I didn't even have an acoustic guitar. So this was kind of my first foray into something that resonated and made that really cool sound that you get when you're playing live and stuff like that. But I really enjoyed this guitar. I enjoyed it so much that it caused me to buy Ibanez Acoustics when I went to go purchase my acoustic guitars. And it's just a really, really great guitar. They made these from 2006 to 2010. This is a 2009 model. I've spent some time swapping some stuff out. So in episode 2, I talked about how I took the Grover tuners off of the headstock on my Schecter Hellraiser and I put them on my Hollowbody. Well, this is the guitar that ended up with the Grover tuners on it. And the reason I did that is because the actual chrome color of those Schecter Grover tuners isn't available from Grover. I went online and I was searching for that exact color because it matched the pickups that were in the guitar and the rest of the hardware, and I really, really wanted to, keep up that sort of theme, and I couldn't find that color anywhere. So I ordered the black ones, I put them on the Schecter, and I took those off and I put them on this guitar. I did replace some more stuff on it. So you'll notice if you look up pictures of this guitar, the knobs are different. These are just some wood knobs I got off of Amazon. I like them because they're wood grain. It's a similar color to the Hollowbody, so they blend in a little bit better than the black knobs that it originally comes with. I also changed out the toggle switch to dark chrome toggle switch. It has a black one from the factory. Again, I think the chrome just helps it blend in and look a little bit better. The difficult thing that I did with this one is I actually replaced all the electronics in it. So I took out the Ibanez pickups and I threw EMG passive pickups in it. So it's got an EMG H2A in the neck and an H4 in the bridge. Now, this was hard. I've done a lot of pickup replacements and electronic work in my lifetime, and this is the hardest or the second hardest one that I've ever done. And the thing that makes it challenging is the F-holes. There's no access points at all in the back of these guitars. So you can't just pull off a panel and start soldering like you would with other pickups. And thankfully the EMG pickups have the solderless solution, which is why I chose them, because I was like, man, I don't want to try to get a soldering iron to this guy through the F-hole. Like, that sounds like a nightmare. And there's a lot of people that will just leave the old electronics in when they do a pickup swap on a guitar like this. They'll just pull out the pickup, cut off the wire real short on the pickup, and then they'll install the new pickup in the same way. And that's definitely the way to go unless you're doing a full switch out like what I did. But the cool part about how I did that one is I actually got a set of forceps off of Amazon, like the surgical plier things with the little bends on the end. And I used those to wind through the F-holes to get to the potentiometers and the switches and stuff like that. So it made the pickup replacement so much easier on this thing. It's unbelievable. But on to why I chose the pickups that I chose for it. It's kind of a weird combination, right? If you know anything about EMG pickups, the passive pickups specifically, the H4 is supposed to be their passive equivalent of an 81. And the H2A is supposed to be more like a jazz pickup. So it's just like a weird combination for people to pick, right? Because it's usually you want a metal guitar or a jazz guitar, not like kind of both. But when I play stuff that's like jazz and rock and stuff, I stick to the neck pickup anyway. Cleans too. And then I wanted the bridge pickup to be able to distort it and play distorted stuff with it. And it sounds really, really good to me. If I was comparing the H4 to my normal EMG 81, I would say it sounds a little bit warmer and a little bassier than the normal 81 does, and I think it has a little less output. EMG will tell you all day long, they're like, no, the H4 is identical to the 81 with like output and sound and everything, and it's not quite. But if you're looking for a passive pickup that's going to sound really good for metal, the H4 is absolutely awesome, and I would absolutely do it again. I use this guitar a lot as a travel guitar, so if I go on like vacation or something like that, I'll take this one along with me because I can dial in any tone I want on it. And the hollow body makes it so that I can play it unplugged acoustically in my room or out in a hotel lobby or something like that without really disturbing too many people, but I can still hear it and feel the resonation and all that sort of stuff. So I hope you like this episode of my guitar collection, and until next time, stay heavy, my friends.